Welcome to English Passage, where English learning comes alive through the power of stories. Today's story-based lesson tackles one of the biggest challenges English learners face: fear of speaking. Have you ever felt nervous when someone asks you a question in English? Or stayed silent in a conversation because you were afraid of making mistakes? You're not alone. Many learners feel this way. But here's the truth. Fear is a normal part of learning. The secret is not to avoid it, but to understand it, work with it, and grow from it. In this lesson, you learn how to recognize where fear comes from, shift your mindset from fear to confidence, take small but powerful steps to overcome fear, learn through real stories, conversations, and examples. By the end of this lesson, you won't just know how to overcome fear, you'll feel inspired to speak English confidently, make mistakes without fear, and grow through every experience. This journey is more than just a grammar lesson. It's a story of transformation, of moving from fear to freedom. Let's dive into this powerful journey together. Phase 1. Understanding the fear. In this opening phase, we build a strong foundation by understanding what fear really is and why it often holds learners back. Fear is not just an emotion. It's a story we tell ourselves, a story of "I can't," "I'm not ready," "I'll fail." Think about this. You want to speak in English, but your mind fills with questions like, what if I sound silly? What if people laugh at me? What if I make a mistake and no one understands me? Meet Riya, a 23-year-old student from Mumbai. Riya loves English. She studies every day, reads books, watches videos, listens to podcasts. But when her teacher asks, "Riya, can you answer this question?" she freezes. Her heart races. Her mouth feels dry. She looks down at her notebook. Silence fills the room. After class, Riya feels frustrated. She whispers to herself, "Why can't I speak? What's wrong with me?" She thinks maybe she's not good enough. But the truth is, there's nothing wrong with Riya. Fear is a signal that you care. It's your brain trying to protect you. But when we let fear control us, we stay silent and miss out on opportunities to grow. Let's take a moment to reflect. Reflection prompt. Have you ever felt like Riya? What thoughts stopped you from speaking? Write down your feelings. Understanding fear is the first step to overcoming it. Let's move forward. Phase 2. Shifting your mindset from fear to curiosity. This phase is about changing the story in your head. Fear whispers, "Don't speak, you'll make a mistake." But confidence replies, "Speak anyway, you're learning." It's not about perfect sentences. It's about progress, step by step. Let's follow Riya as she reflects on her fear. That evening, she sits with her notebook and writes down powerful truths. Mistakes are not failures. They are steps to learning. I don't have to be perfect to speak. Fear is a sign that I'm growing, not a sign to stop. Riya's teacher also shares a personal story. How he struggled to speak a new language but kept trying. This story helps Riya see that even teachers and fluent speakers were once afraid. Everyone feels fear. It's normal. What matters is what you do with that fear. Affirmations. Let's say them together, like Riya does. I am learning. I am growing. Every mistake is progress. I will speak even if I'm nervous. Take a moment. Breathe. Repeat. Let these words sink in and become part of your story. Discussion prompt. Have you ever let fear stop you from speaking? What could you say to yourself next time to feel brave? Write it down and reflect. Phase 3. Small steps to big confidence. Let's take a deep breath. We've understood fear. We've shifted our mindset. And now, it's time to take action. Here's the truth. Confidence isn't something you either have or don't have. It's like a muscle, something you build one small effort at a time. You don't become a fluent speaker in one day. You don't wake up fearless. Confidence comes from showing up for yourself every single day, even in tiny ways. Think of it like planting seeds in a garden. Each small action you take is a seed. At first, it might feel like nothing is happening. But with time, those seeds grow into something beautiful, into confidence, into fluency, into the ability to express your thoughts in English even when you feel nervous. Let's see how this plays out in Riya's story. After reflecting on her fear, Riya realizes that she can't wait for the fear to go away before she starts speaking. She has to act in the face of fear. So, she makes a plan. 1. She speaks to herself in the mirror for 2 minutes each morning, even though her voice shakes at first. She looks into her own eyes and says, "I can do this. I will speak." 2. She listens to short podcast clips and repeats the sentences aloud. It feels awkward. Sometimes she stumbles. But she keeps going even if it's just one phrase at a time. 3. She records her voice reading a story. Listening back is scary at first. She doesn't like how she sounds. But soon, she starts noticing improvement and it boosts her confidence. 4. She writes down useful phrases to practice, like, "Excuse me, can you help me? Can you say that again, please? I'm still learning English. Thank you for your patience." 5. She sets a tiny daily goal to greet at least one person each day, whether it's a smile, a hello, or a simple how are you. Each of these steps is small, but together they build a strong foundation. Your action step. What is your small step? Will you speak to yourself in the mirror today? Will you greet someone? Write it down and promise yourself to do it today. Remember, small, repeated actions lead to big, lasting change. Phase 4. Real conversations, learning through stories. Now that you've planted those seeds of confidence, let's take it a step further. Practicing real conversations. Because here's the thing, learning English is not just about studying alone. It's about using it in the real world. The real world is messy, fast, and unpredictable. You might not understand everything. You might make mistakes. And that's okay. When you step into real conversations, you build what I call communication courage. The courage to try, to speak, to ask, to clarify. It's not about getting every word perfect. It's about being willing to try. Let's join Riya as she takes her small steps into the real world. Riya goes to the market. Her heart races. Her palms sweat. She takes a deep breath. Vendor, "Hello, how can I help you today?" Riya, smiling nervously. "Hello, I'd like 1 kilo of apples, please." Vendor, "Sure. Anything else?" Riya, "No, that's all. Thank you." That's it. It's a short conversation, but it's a victory. The first time feels scary, but the next time, it feels a little easier. Let's practice together. Repeat after me. "I'd like 1 kilo of apples, please." "No, that's all. Thank you." Speak these sentences aloud. Notice the rhythm, the sound of your voice. Visualize yourself in the market, just like Riya. Discussion prompt. Have you ever spoken English in a real-life situation like Riya? How did it feel? Share your story in the comments. Phase 5. Retelling Riya's story. Now, let's take your learning even deeper. One of the best ways to train your brain for fluency is by retelling stories. Why? Because when you retell, you practice flexibility. You use different tenses. You find your own words. You stop memorizing and start thinking in English. Let's retell Riya's story together. Present tense. Riya speaks at the market. She buys apples. She feels nervous, but she speaks. Past tense. Riya spoke at the market. She bought apples. She was nervous, but she did it. Future tense. Riya will speak at the market. She will buy apples. She may feel nervous, but she will try. Now it's your turn. Retell Riya's story in your own words. Imagine you are Riya. Feel her journey. This is how fluency grows, by practicing, imagining, speaking. Challenge. Can you create your own story, like Riya's, in all three tenses? Try it now, or share it in the comments. Phase 6. Your daily confidence routine. Let's finish strong. Here's the most important thing to remember. Confidence is not a one-time achievement. It's not like you wake up one day and say, I'm done. I'm confident now. No, confidence is a practice. It's like watering a plant every day. Small, simple actions that keep you growing. Here's a simple daily routine to build your confidence, just like Riya. Step 1. Listen to a short story or conversation, like this one. Step 2. Repeat key sentences out loud. Focus on clarity, not perfection. Step 3. Record your voice. Listen back. Notice your progress. Step 4. Retell the story in your own words. Speak freely, even if you make mistakes. Step 5. Write down 3 new words or phrases you learned. That's it. 5 minutes a day. 5 simple steps. Every day, a little better. Every day, a little braver. Fear will start to fade. Your voice will grow stronger. And one day, you'll realize you're not just learning English. You're living it. Riya's story teaches us some powerful truths that every English learner should remember. 1. Fear is completely normal, but it doesn't have to stop you from speaking. 2. Mistakes aren't failures. They're the stepping stones to learning and progress. 3. Every small step you take, every word you speak, builds your confidence over time. 4. The key to learning English fluently is consistency, speaking a little every day, even if it's just for 5 minutes. 5. Your journey from fear to fluency is not about perfection. It's about progress, growth, and showing up for yourself. So, the next time fear whispers in your ear, remember Riya. Remember her small steps, her courage, her persistence. And remember, you can do this one step at a time. Thank you so much for learning with us here at English Passage today. This story was more than just a lesson. It was a journey of transformation. And I hope it inspired you to keep learning, keep speaking, and keep moving forward in your English journey. Let's keep the conversation going. Tell us in the comments below. What's your biggest fear when speaking English? What small step will you take today to overcome that fear? We'd love to hear your thoughts, your challenges, and your victories. Because every voice matters in this community. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to English Passage, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a story-based English lesson that makes learning fun, inspiring, and practical. The more you listen, speak, and try, the more natural English will feel. You're not just learning English, you're learning how to live in English. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep growing, one story, one sentence, one small step at a time. See you in the next story. Jai Hind. Vande Matram.